Good morning, everyone. So I thought I would remind everyone of this. As of the recording of this video, it's on March the 4th. It's scheduled to drop around March the 12th. We're coming into the spring season. I know it's still, yesterday's temperatures was almost 60 degrees. It felt like spring already, but we're coming into the spring season, which means storm season here in our area. I've talked about this in videos. Make sure you have your surge protectors and battery backups replaced, upgraded, renewed. If you need new batteries, get the new batteries for them. If you need us to change them out for you, we can do that. New power strips, Family Dollar, Dollar General, $11 a piece now because I picked up one yesterday for a client. So, but yes, we're coming into storm season, probably about 4 to 6 weeks away. This is going to be your, what lightning and storms does, it plays with the electricity, so you need to protect your equipment. So definitely, if you do not have those devices on surge protectors, at least, get those in place now while you can. Nothing is more frustrating than someone bringing me a computer that's took a lightning strike or a power surge and there's nothing I can do. Power surges are really, really funny on computers. Usually your surge protector is, you do have surge protection built into on a desktop into your power supply unit in the back. Laptops have it in the brick that's in the power cord. But depending upon how big the surge is, and I don't say big as in size, but there's two parts of electricity. I'm sure most of you are aware of it. It's the volts and the amps. It could be a low voltage, high amp, and it'll jump across that circuit, and vice versa, high voltage, low amp, jump across that circuit. This is how they make the electricity on the big high tension wires go through. At the power plants, they take the voltage up and the amperage down so there's less resistance when they push it through. So that's why those lines are like 100,000, 200,000 volts. Yeah, can still kill you. Just don't go touching them or climbing on them for that matter. But same principle applies for a computer. That's why you need those surge protectors. That's why you need those battery backups if you don't have them. Storm season, spring is always kind of like, I don't want to say the worst, but I have a lot of clients who will always come in a day or two after a big storm, and their computers are acting funny, and I get to looking at it, and it's because the surge or the power strike or the lightning strike or the surge that went through the line jumped through your power supply or through your power brick. And yes, it can do that. I've seen that way too many times in the last 15 years. And then get into the motherboard, and it may damage just one particular component. It may completely ruin the entire thing. I've seen lightning strikes strictly on hard drives. I've seen lightning strikes take out just memory chips. I've seen them blow one capacitor. I have seen them ruin complete motherboards. So yeah, take the time to put, a small investment into protecting your devices. If your surge protectors or your battery backups will beep when those battery needs to be changed, go get those changed. I know batteries are not cheap in those battery backups, but it's well worth the investment. If your power strips or surge protectors in your home are more than 5 years old, get those changed. A cheap one is better than none. I tell that to people all the time. I would rather have some protection than no protection. So if you buy an $11 power strip from Dollar General, Family Dollar, it's better than just having it in the wall and you have no protection at all. Although, the better ones, you're going to go to Lowe's, Home Depot, and you're probably going to pay 30, 40, 50, $60 for a good one. But again, worth the investment. Also, on that, like I said, in preventing lightning strikes and that, it doesn't hurt to double check. Most homeowners insurance covers this. If you have renters insurance, you'll have to check. But if you do take a power surge, and your computer is taken out from that, certainly bring it to us. We'll confirm that there was a power surge or a strike caused by a storm. And then, of course, you can file that against your homeowner's insurance or your renter's insurance, provided it is covered. Most of the time for homeowner's insurance, it is covered. We just write up some paperwork, fill out a form if the insurance wants us to fill out a form for you, and we can do that. Of course, we all have deductibles, and a $500 computer or $1,000 computer, negates that price. So, I mean, you're going to lose that. And a lot of you probably have data recovery as part of that. I know our insurance does. So we could certainly, split the invoice a little bit so you can show, our service fee, data recovery, and so on and so forth. But yeah, so check with your insurance policies, make sure you do have electronics replacement coverage. Nothing is worse than finding out you're paying all this money for your insurance and it doesn't cover your computer if it gets shot. So, yeah, like I said, go get those power strips, replace those batteries and those battery backups. If they're not beeping yet and they're more than 2 years, I would just say go replace them anyways. It's still a good investment. But yeah, you'll want to get these in place before these storms start coming in with the spring. Everyone's on a different power grid everywhere. We have Clyde here. Clyde does pretty good, although we've seen in the fall that a squirrel got up into the one transformer and took out a part of the town. It happens. Fried squirrel. But yeah, I mean, we all saw the storm in the summertime that went through Sandusky on Perkins Avenue and took out all those lines. So yeah, definitely get your electronic devices on power strips. If you have a laptop, obviously during a storm, unplug it. You could still use it because you're using battery power, but unplug it. If you're using a desktop and you've got a major storm coming in, unless you're on battery backup, unplug it. I would rather you have it unplugged and wait the storm out than trying to use it. We don't have to worry about LCDs exploding anymore because they have never exploded. But if you still have an old CRT TV, yeah, and you're using it, electricity and CRT TVs don't work well. So, yeah, get those stuff on battery backups, get them on power strips. Like I said, even a cheaper $11 power strip from Dollar General, Family Dollar is better than no protection at all. So, but if you do take a surge, if you do take a lightning strike, computer is acting up after it, bring it to us. There's phone number down here. Give us a call, schedule time. We can either come and pick it up if you're in our service area, or you can drop it off, schedule time to drop it off. And we'll take a look at it and see what we could do. Sometimes it's not going to be worth fixing it unless the insurance is footing the bill. So it just really depends on the amount of damage. So like, share, and subscribe the video if you can, please. I'd greatly appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button so you get notices when the videos drop every day about 7 o'clock in the morning. If you can't do that, you can always find us on Facebook. There's our address. And again, problems, give us a call. We'll come to you if you're in our service area. You can come to us. You guys have a great day. I'll talk to you later.